Steve in Jacksonville, Florida writes to me, and he says, I recently viewed the video of yours about the importance of high-quality speaker wire. How about starting off with a little bit of controversy? Okay, I have banana connectors on my speakers, but spring clips on my vintage stereo receiver. Will high-quality speaker wire make a difference in sound quality, or will sound quality be limited by the spring clip connection? Well, the simple answer is no. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And yes, your speaker cable choice is going to make a difference regardless of the connector type that you're using to either go into your speakers or from your receiver. Yes, connectors make a difference. No, it's not that big of a difference. I mean, we put fancy schmancy gold-plated connectors on ours, and they look great, and they sound better. And if you did a really careful A/B, you might hear a difference, but it's pretty small. At the end of the day, the speaker cable is very important because that's what's connecting up your amplifier to your loudspeakers. And I'm not going to go into the whole cable theory right now, but, and I've said this how many times before, but probably bears repeating. For years, I have shown people how a pair of parallel thick conductors, like you'd find in your wall for, Romex, right? 14 gauge, 12 gauge Romex that goes into the wall, that used as speaker cable sounds dramatically different than something you'd buy off the shelf as speaker cable or lamp cable. When we started out back in the 70s, everybody was using what we call lamp cable, which is just fine stranded wire, probably 22, 26 gauge wire, and it was 14 gauge. And you've seen it. It's what every lamp on the planet is connected with, right? Just this fine stranded wire. Well, you compare that on a pair of speakers and an amplifier to the same gauge and use solid core. The difference in sound is not subtle. It's rather dramatic. So again, I'm not going to get into the whole business, but just know that the construction of the speaker cable makes a big difference in the way things sound. And I would not worry about that. What I would worry about, Steve, if you have a receiver with spring clips and it's vintage, I hope you really like that thing, because it could well be past its prime. Let's put it that way. That you might want to look at. But as far as the spring clip connections, don't worry about it. You will be fine. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.